Okay, so I haven't got a nice little overlay of the team sheet today, but I'll just tell you, we've got D in goal, we've got Jake at right back, Charlie and Jono at centre back, we've got Jordan left back, myself playing right mid. We are doing a 4-4-2, we've changed formation for today. So I was playing right mid, Stuart Bath in the middle with Fam. Then we have Phil Hotel on the left wing, Ryan Hebb up top with Daniel Drazukas. I still cannot pronounce your name, Draz, but it's Draz. Gated, I believe, were 4th bottom at this point, and we were still 2nd behind Heaven, so a win today will keep us at the top in points wise, but we'd still be in that 2nd slot because Heaven have played more games. But either way, let's get into it. So the ball is thrown. Actually, it isn't thrown. Slips straight out of Jake's hands. I'm not sure what he's done right there, but I thought I'd just leave it anyways for a bit of comedic value. And I'm not sure what goes on there, but Charlie gets brought down, I think. It was never a penalty, but I just said it was a free kick maybe. Either way, they have the first attack. They've gone forward and they're through because Charlie's missed the ball. It's a one-on-one. It's a good save by D, though. It's solid. He's made a lot of them this season. That's class. So Jake puts the ball in the box with a long throw in, as he does the like corners, basically. It's headed up in the air. I've tried to bring it down for myself, but it's landed to Jake anyways. Jake with a lovely ball in, and 1 minute in, and Phil has headed it home. Great little diving header. Great ball by Jake. Nice little bit of play. The throw-ins are dangerous. They're just like corners at this rate. And we kick off 2 minutes in, we're already 1-0 up. Jake's won it and he's gone around that player as well. Played me in and I've just saw that defender right there down the wing and I'm running with the ball. I get my head up, I see the ball in the box there. He's kind of controlled it down with his foot and he's had a shot, but nothing to worry about for the keeper. So the ball's bounced around and that's got to hurt a lot. So Fam, nice little bit of skill to move out of play and he looks line, he plays in Phil and he's through on a one-on-one and it's just wide. He probably could have played me in there, I was on square, but not to worry. Unlucky from Phil. So again, Bath's picked up in the middle. We started to have a lot more control at this point in the game. We're about 10 minutes in. He's played the ball over for me this time. Now I'm one-on-one with the keeper and it's a good save. Maybe could have done more with the finish. I tried to lift it over his hand, but never happened. So Fam's got his head up and he's played Phil and another one-on-one opportunity right here with a good save by the keeper. Once again, he's hurt his head right there. We shouldn't have carried on and scored, but Draz wanted the goal anyways. It didn't count, but not to worry. But either way, it's headed out. I've got the ball here on the right hand side. I've seen a ball over the top for Phil. It's bounced just over the centre back's head and he's headed it back to the keeper. Nothing really to worry about there. So again, like I say, we've got most of the possession here. Phil's got it and just shrugged that player off. He gets his head up and sees me. It's a great ball, by the way. I left this in. Doesn't really come to much in the end, but that was a great ball by Phil. I probably should have done a bit more with that. So we've got thrown on the right hand side. Phil throws it into Draz. Nice little hold up play by Draz. Flicked on as well. A nice touch by Phil. Double touch as well. Gets tackled there. That was a foul. And it's brought back for the first one. Bathy on a free kick. He scored one this season. Can he put 2 in? And he has. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Puts us 2-0 ahead. Great little finish there by Bathy. Absolutely spot on. And we go again from kickoff, 2-0 up and 20 minutes into the game. It's a good start. Bathy with the long ball up this time. It's allowed to bounce by the defender right there. Jordan gets it up and kicks it right back in. Draz with a volley. Unreal, mate. Absolutely outstanding. I absolutely loved that goal. The power he generated in that shot there was ridiculous. Like, I remember just seeing it like fizz past my head. But either way, great strike. I'm sure I'll get a replay for you on that. Come on. And we've kicked off once again. These goals are literally right next to each other right here. Phil heads on. It's a nice little tucked finish away from Draz. That's 4-0. The goals are really fast, really quick. They were in the space of like, I think 8 minutes between 3 of the goals, so that was excellent. Nice little replay for you here. Great knock on by Phil. Great little tidy finish by Draz for his second. So we kick off once again. It's now 4-0. So John's got the ball on the left-hand side, gets his head up and plays it a long ball over. This is literally minutes after the other goal right here. And Draz plays it into the box. Phil with a nice little layer back to Hebby. Great team goal. Absolutely superb. Great little finish as well by Hebby. Keeper tried to get a hand to it, but couldn't do much about it in the end. And we kick off once again. It's now 5-0. Fam picks the ball up in the middle there. It's bouncing around a little bit. Nice little control. He turns back out and plays it back. Bathy finds Jordan on his left-hand side, who then finds Draz. Draz is kind of getting his head up to try to look in the box, but he plays it back to me. I look as if I'm going to shoot, and I play it into Heavy here. Heavy, nice little turn, sees Draz for one more, plays him in, and then across to Phil, and literally scored 4 or 5 goals there in the space of 10 minutes, which is ridiculous. Nice, again, team goal. Everyone was linked up there. Bathy, me, Draz, Heavy, Phil, Jordan, everyone. Fam as well. So yeah, it was just an excellent goal. But Fam's got the ball in the middle here. He's tackled and he kind of gets a little bit of chew on the middle here and he gets wiped out in the back there. And the lad comes in, he does stamp on him. I don't like showing this stuff. The ball was kicked at him after as well. The camera goes a bit shaky, but you see the stamp right there, which the referee didn't initially see, and it's kind of a bit of a leg breaker. So the referee didn't see it. He had a word with his linesman and the red card is shown and he's gone. That's, I think, a 3-match ban. And I believe that is half-time. There's no minutes needed to be added there. 6-0. Great start in the first half. And we go again, second half. They've got 10 men now, so it should be easier, but sometimes it's hard to play with 10 men. Jordan's got the ball on the left-hand side. He goes inside. Nice little move there, and he plays it into me on this left-hand side. I see the 1-2 option is on with Heavy. Heavy tries to get it back to me. Unfortunately, they cut it out, and they managed to clear it out. But we won it back quite quickly there. Jordan plays the ball down line to me. Once again, we're looking like the same attack we just did. I stand the player up here and I just managed to get past him. And I try to go early with the cross. It wasn't the best of crosses. Headed out. It's landed Heavy, but he can't really get control of it. And they managed to clear the ball away. So the ball's gone over the top this time. 2 minutes into the second half and Jake's got hold of it on this right hand side. Looks up first time into the box and he can't really get much from it. But it lands out to me on the edge of the box, controlled down double with my chest. Gone inside that defender one-on-one. Takes another defender on and I can't finish. It's just not my game to finish today. Unfortunately, but either way, not to worry. We've got a corner. The ball goes into the box. I've let it run for Draz this time. He tries to put it in top corner, but unfortunately goes over the bar. That was for his hat-trick. I was very unlucky. Nice bit of play. So the ball's kind of scrambled. Good work by Heavy right there. Phil takes the ball though. He's 1-on-1 with the keeper. He has a shot. Great save by the keeper again. And can he get the second one? He can't. Another double save by the keeper right there. Superb work from him. It probably would have been a lot more if it wasn't for their keeper. So the ball's out for Draz. He's come deep this time. He's picked the ball up. It's good work by him there. He plays it back to Jordan. Jordan goes up forward. It's bounced over the defender's head and Phil has the pace to get there and he does. Kicks it round the keeper and it's a nice little tuck finish there. 6 or 7 minutes into the second half and we're 7-0 up. It's a great start to the second half as well. So I'm just going to let you appreciate the little passes that we were doing here coming in from the midfield. I think it's me who picks the ball up here and play out to Bath, and it was just a little bit of nice play and I think we get some out of it, so you'll see. So this is their first attack of the second half. We're in the 13 minutes in right now. The ball's gone into the box. I believe it is just offside, but it was a nice little lob by their player. It didn't go in, but it was quite close. So Phil's won the ball on this right-hand side. He gets his head up and he looks for me, who's just inside of him. I'm looking for my first goal. Can I get it on 1v1 with the defender? I go inside, have a shot, and it's just gone past the post. It just isn't my day. I guess I'm not scoring. So again, appreciation of just some play. I know a few of you guys in the comments have asked to just show some of the passing, which I've seen other people do in their matches as well, so I'm trying to show you a lot more of the game. I know you like to see the highlights and the goals and stuff, but sometimes this is quite nice. But this is just a little bit of passing. I was coming in deep and receiving the ball and getting at players, like you can see there, just turn that defender. But sometimes it's not always on to go forward. Like I say, it was a bit forced there, but I've come back anyways. I think back out to Bathy, I believe, again. Or I've gone all the way back to Charlie. But we're trying to just break them down, trying to find little holes and things. That's what we always try, to be honest. But Bathy gets his head up this time and has a shot, and it's a good save by the keeper again. He actually is a really good keeper. He's done really well, but the scoreline doesn't really suggest that. But we're about, I'd say, about 60 minutes in, 62 minutes in. It's bouncing down to Draz. Good control by Heavy though, and he's played out to Draz on this right-hand side. Can he get his head up? He can. He tries to play the cross to Bathy, but doesn't go all the way. It lands to Heb. Heb now can turn. It's 5v2 at this point. We should really score here. Bathy's on his left foot. Again, a good save by the keeper, but Fam's in there, and he makes it 8. Very, very tidy finish. It's a nice little goal. Again, great stuff from the team. It was just excellent to watch, to be honest, I think, as a supporter. And you'll see now that I'm just going to speed up some passes we do here. I think we equivalated something like 25, 26 passes at one point. I'm not sure if this was it. I don't think it was, but there was one little piece that I should have left in. I think I had it somewhere where we did quite a lot of passing in one, but it was mainly around the defence, so that's probably why I haven't included it. Either way, Fam's got the ball in the middle here and he plays it out to Bathy. Bathy plays it forward to Junior. Junior's 1-on-1. Weak foot though. Another great save by the keeper, and Basie can't get a touch on it since he just came on. That's unlucky. But Bathy's got the ball now and he plays it through for Jordan. Jordan whips it in. Again, Junior maybe should score there, but either way, unfortunately, he's just came on. Basie's just come on, so a few fresh legs as well to try and get a few more goals. But all 4 minutes in, I've just sold the defender right there. He's pulled me down and we've won a foul. He's passed it from the free kick. He's landed to Jono, and Jono gets head up and has a shot. Very questionable, Jono, but either way, Good ambition. Fair play. And that's pretty much the end of the game. So yeah, 8-0. I hope you guys enjoyed it. There's plenty of goals, like I say. We maybe should have killed them off a lot more. Maybe got a few more at the end, but they did really, really good defending. The keeper was excellent. I should have had a couple of goals today, at least 2, maybe 3. But yeah, not to worry. We'll move on to the next one. Okay, so you'll know by the title of this video that this game, it didn't go too well. I'll just point that out. But I just want to say at the start is the camera wasn't really getting anything. It got a couple of the goals, like I say. I'm going to try and show you everything I can. It's going to be really short though. Yes, I did get sent off, which you're about to see. You won't see why, but I'll try and explain it to the best I can. You'll see a couple of the goals, but either way, I'll just let it play. But yeah, the camera work wasn't good because my girlfriend was doing it. I know she doesn't watch these videos. If she does, then I'm sorry, but didn't do a very good job, not gonna lie. But yeah, either way, I'm gonna just let it play out and I'll just explain what I can of the game. Okay, so the camera had pretty much just started here. They had a throw in and they threw it into their player who turned one of our defenders and shot. You kind of see the angle. I feel really bad that we didn't get that actually, because it was a really, really good goal, a really excellent goal. So yeah, props to him. Very nice goal. You can kind of see what happens. I don't know much you can see, but either way, we were 1-0 down pretty early on. I got the ball. I go through the legs of that lad right there, and I managed to keep the ball in on their number 5. I've got 2 players around me at this point, just trying to hold the ball. There was a lot of press from them defensively. I think we had 4 and then a 1 in front, so it was very, very good defending from them in the end. I played the ball anyways behind my leg, and it's gone all the way to Bathy. Bathy's had a shot with his left foot. Keeper maybe should do a little bit more, but maybe he couldn't see or something. But it's a nice finish from Bathy, nothing against that. This is in the second half, I believe about 25 minutes into the second half, and they've managed to get themselves up to 2-1. And I guess I don't know what happened there defensively, but not to worry. And then they got a penalty. They made it 3-1. Excellent penalty. And then this is the sending off right here. So you don't see the tackle, but you can see that it wasn't a great tackle by the reaction of the defenders, which it wasn't. I know myself it was definitely a yellow card, but the red card comes out. Maybe my mouth into the referee earlier on in the game didn't help me, and I'm not going to say I shouldn't have been sent off because, like I say, I'm not the referee, I can't decide. But you can see by the reaction of the bench right there, their bench, that's their team. You see their manager's reaction that, you know, he was even shocked that I went off. He even shook my hand and said, "How have I been sent off?" And I couldn't answer him. I didn't know how. But not to worry, that's my own fault. Maybe I shouldn't have been mouthing at the referee. Throughout the game, it's never going to get you anywhere. Maybe a frustration. But yeah, they deserve to win. Better team on the day, definitely. 4-1 wasn't really the best result, honestly, considering this is our first defeat of the league. I wish it had gone a bit differently, not going to lie. But I blame myself, and as the team, we all know that we didn't perform that day. So not to worry. We've now drew 1, lost 1, and I think won 10, I believe, or 11 maybe, I'm not sure. But either way, you guys can check all that stuff out in the description. The league's there to look at. We're now 2nd behind Heaven, and if we win our game in hand, we'll be a point behind them because they've drew 2. But yeah, either way, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment down below your favourite part. I'm sorry about my sending off, which does mean I'm going to miss the 3 games in a row, which is 2 cup games and a league game. But I might try and get to them and record them anyways to support the team. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Like I say, I will see you in the next match or video if you want to check them out as well.